This is Battle Brass Academy. I am here again. I'm in your space. Yeah. So today, I'll be sharing insights and telling you that you are the music. Join me in this session and you won't regret it. Welcome back, friends. This is Battle Brass Academy one more time. Today we're going to be talking about music. You are the music. You are the music. So whether you play any kind of instrument, music is music. Music is a universal language. It does not change. So you don't learn the saxophone like a formula. It's not a trick. Trumpet as a trick or as a formula. You don't learn the keyboard as a formula. You have to know the music, and that is the right way to learn. For instance, if I have this tone, let me say, da-da-da. You know, that sound is the same for any kind of instrument you want to play. Now, I am the sound. So what I just have to do is to introduce that sound into whatever instrument I'm playing. I play the trumpet, I play the saxophone, I play the clarinet, so it's the same trick for all. So that is you being the music. Now, how can you be the music? And I'm going to be sharing 2 tips of how you can be the music. You can be the music. I've listened to Arturo Sandoval many times, and he explains the concept of how we can be the music. He says, and I quote, "The sound is you. The sound is not the instruments. The sound is you." As a matter of fact, you can produce different kinds of sound. I've listened to James Carter. He produced different kinds of sound on the saxophone, not just musical notes now. So you are the sound. You define what you want. You tell, this is a machine. You tell it what you want it to do for you. And that is music. So tip number 1, playing by ear. That is one of the very good ways of you being the music. And how can you achieve that? How can you play by ear? It is not rocket science. You have to get into it. You have to go more to music gatherings. You have to listen more to songs. That is the only way you can train your ear. You can do that actively. And it takes years of practice. Don't be too anxious. Don't say you want to start today and by the following week you want to be, blasting notes, blasting songs and all of that. So it takes time to be relaxed, to be cool with it. You have to learn, and you have to be there. You can't just learn at home. Get out, meet people that have the same passion, and that is the only way you can train your ear over the years. In time to come, when you hear music, you don't just hear the lyrics. At some point, it starts reading meaning to you. You start understanding. It's like a concept, So, what am I trying to say? It's a concept. You hear it. Now, everything I just played, I can tell you the names if you want me to, but time won't permit us. Tip number 2, playing by sight. What does it mean to play by sight? Now, that is music theory. You have to learn to read scripts. It is not enough to play a musical instrument. It is not enough to listen and to play by ear. You have to learn to read music by sight. By sight. Now, how does it help? We have different kind of scripts that have been written by masters in music in times past. Now, when you get to study those scripts, you understand the complexity of music. You understand it foundationally. It reads meaning to you. Now, you know, when you get into it and you study it closely, you understand what a major scale is, a minor scale is, pentatonic scale, relative minor. How can you link up these things together? You know, sight reading now makes the complexity easy. Makes it easy for you. You can understand. It's a concept. I don't know how to explain it really, but you have to start doing it. And by the time you can play by ear and you can sight read, that is part of you becoming the music. Anything I play on my sax, I can play on my trumpet. That is being the music. I hope I'm passing across an information. If you have any comments based on this lesson, if you have any question, please do well to comment below. And you can reach me on Facebook, Battle Brass Academy. You can reach me on Instagram, Battle Brass. Then we can have time to discuss at length and talk more about these principles. I'm glad you are here. Please do well to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Turn on your notification button and like this video. Thank you very much for your time. Have a beautiful day.